Hey guys, it's Melissa here on a special edition on a Saturday. I'm just actually going live because I just got through doing um class. Sorry, my mind's like it's all over the place. A class with Camy Kennedy that introduced her Powerhouse Academy. And what the Academy is working one-on-one coaching with Camy Kennedy. Now, I'm being very vulnerable with you right now because I have no makeup on. This is how I used to look every day. And this is one of the reasons why I did this one with no makeup, nothing. Normally if you see my lives, you see that I have makeup on. I have talking points and everything. And I do have talking points because I don't want to not um, miss some of the things that I want to say, but I want to tell you what you would get out of working with Camy one-on-one. Actually met Camy in January at a Monday Motivation in Fayetteville, North Carolina, with the WBC Faye. She spoke, and I was just like so connected with her energy and everything. I'm like, well, I need to learn more about her. So I started watching and following her on Facebook. And then she offered this 5-day challenge, which was called Create, Believe, and Conquer, which actually led to live interviews that I do now I'm doing them 2 days a week, sometimes more. But with working with Camy, I actually started talking about some of the things that I really wanted to do in my life. I wanted to manifest. And I actually spoke for the first time that I actually had dreams of being a speaker. I had never spoken about that before. But always, it's always been negative self-talk has always kind of weighed me down. And things that were spoken to me as a child have always been like right there in the back of my mind, stopping me from reaching my full potential. So working with Camy actually got me out of my comfort zone to get in front of the camera instead of behind the camera. Now, some of the things that also she told me about was creating time for self-care, meaning that if I needed to take a day off, to take a day off, to forgive myself and not to worry about beating myself up. Oh, I should be working today. If I need that time, to take that time. Knowing that when I have negative self-talk, to actually accept it, I don't say accept the self-talk, but to actually notice that it's there, but to forgive myself for having the negative self-talk. To say, okay, you know what? That happened. We're here. Let's just move past this. And to not beat yourself up because that negative self-talk can stay in your thing. And creating a place of acceptance. When you work with her, she accepts you the way you are. She challenges you to dig deeper into your future, into what your dreams are, to work with her to realign some of the values to, like, as she says, that she has a molecular biology background. So it's kind of like to realign your brain neurons so it syncs on something else, so a negative self-talk is not always coming up. One of the things that she always says is new level, new devil, because every time that you go and you do something with working on realigning your values, which one of my values is family and relationships. And that's one of the things I've created with this live Facebook Lives. But that sometimes when you get to the next level, a new devil appears and you've got to fight that battle. So it's a never ending battle, but you have to continue fighting. But I will say I grew a lot since working with Camy. I started the 5-day challenge, like I said, then I ended up enrolling in her Create, Believe, Conquer 6 weeks program. And I would learn so much. And I was actually kind of in a funk the last couple of days because the program ended like 2 weeks ago. And I realized, hey, I really look forward to them, even though sometimes I felt like they weren't something that I needed to do, or, I had so much going on. Oh, that's just another thing on my calendar. But now I realize I look forward to them. I got so much value out of them because I was able to I was in a group with 2 other women, and I was able to listen and get feedback from everybody about this. And this leads me to my next thing, talking about growth. As you know, I started these Facebook Lives as a part of the challenge of Create, Believe, and Conquer. So now Camy is starting a Powerhouse Academy. And this is one of the challenges that she had, the Powerhouse Academy, was to come in and talk about what we have learned and try to get more people involved in her Powerhouse Academy. And I will link it in the show notes exactly what the Powerhouse Academy is. And I will link Camy as well, and I will tag her. But my growth went from starting a one-off Facebook Live with my friend Lucy, and we talked about one of my core values, which is relationships, friendship. And I actually built on a blog post from that I had written called Simple Ways to Encourage a Friend. That has now taken me to the whole nother level of opening up and talking to people about, like, for instance, I had Stacy Coleman from the Animal Farm Foundation, who I have never met, on talking about how she's bringing pets into Zoom calls so that people who are in nursing homes can have Zoom calls. I would have never reached out to her and talked to her about this if I had not had that courage to do it, and that belief that somebody else believes in you as well. Also, the biggest ones are the ones where I did the panel on race. I'd always wanted to do something like that, to sit down and have a conversation with people and just talk about the race and just talk about the racial issues that are going on in the United States. And if you missed them, you need to go and you can check them on the videos on this page, because they were amazing. I had a group of women of all nationalities, all ethnicities. They were all there. We were all willing to listen and learn from each other. And then the following week, I had a group of men. Right now in the works, I'm trying to work on having a group of women that are in biracial relationships. And it's not just black and white. It could be Mexican, Japanese, or American, Mexican. It's all different races. So I'm working on that. Monday I have coming up, which is like a promo for me right now. Monday I have coming up. One of the first people that, when I was blogging, I actually stepped out of my comfort zone blogging and actually asked to interview him, because he was one of my idols, is Austin De La Luz. He used to be, Austin DeLuce, not Austin De La Luz. De La Luz is my mother-in-law's name. But Austin DeLuce, he used to play for the NCFC. He's a former MLS player, NASL player, and USL player. They're all soccer players, soccer teams. But he's going to come up and he's going to talk about a program that he created when he was still playing in the NASL, which is now the USL, about Playing for Pride, which is trying to raise awareness and funds for the LGBTQ community. Yeah, I got it right that time. Normally I have to stop and think because I always leave one letter out. And how he started the program, why he started the program, and why he uses his platform, especially his Twitter platform. If you follow him on Twitter at Austin DeLuce, he actually uses this platform to showcase that the wrong things that are going on in the world and the ways that we can fix them. So, like I said, I've come on today being very vulnerable because this is the way I used to always show up. So I wanted to show up like this so that you could see me like this. No makeup, no makeup, red eyes because not sleeping, blemishes, everything, because this is how I am, vulnerable. But I got the courage enough to come up and show you this, and to show you the confidence that you can get from working with a coach like Camy Kennedy. I will say that I actually miss her coaching. I was on the 2 calls. Anytime I can get on a call with her, I jump at getting on a call with her because our energy syncs so much. She is not just about Christian coaching. She does have Christian. She has everybody from all faiths belong. She's actually enrolling for her Powerhouse Academy now. So sorry, my phone just went off. And she is actually going to be sending out everything. So if you're interested, drop a link in the comments and let me know that you're interested in working with Camy, or maybe just trying to find out more about the Powerhouse Academy. Like I said, I will link it here and let you know. But I thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your Saturday. Right now, it's pretty clear in North Carolina where I'm at, but you never know. The Powerhouse Academy is basically an academy that you will work with. It's a 6-month academy, and you will work with Camy and a group of people. So you're not just one-on-one. So if you're scared of the one-on-one thing, you're not. I honestly felt like I got a lot of feedback from working one-on-one and in the group coaching. But it's however you feel. But you can talk as much as you want, or you can just join and just kind of be silent and just but I promise you, with Camy, you won't be silent. So like I said, have a great rest of your Saturday. Have a great weekend. I might be back on tomorrow to again promo about Austin coming, because I think this is an important issue that we need to discuss and we all need to learn from. That especially with the Supreme Court upholding the marriage law and DACA. So we're going to be talking about DACA pretty soon, because my girls are actually affected by that. because they have lots of friends, because only they're Mexican American, but they're considered American because they were born here and I'm American. So they're considered that, but their dad is Mexican. So tough issues. Also, I need to ask you a favor. If you are watching and you have any issue or any topic that you would like me to cover, or anybody that you would like to come on, let me know. Drop them in the comments. I would love to have people on, people I don't know. I am actually booking out now for July. There will be a week or so that my lives may be different. It may be on Tuesdays and Wednesdays instead of Mondays, because there's going to be 2 Mondays that I'm traveling, because hopefully, fingers crossed, even with COVID in place, I'm going to be heading to California with my youngest to go visit the older 2 and bring one of the older 2 home, because the middle one is actually doing an internship at a design firm in California. So I'm super excited. I get to see both my girls and get to see Lex, my son-in-law, and then my adopted son, my son in love. I mean, I love Paul. I will be able to see him as well, because I'm timing it to go around right around my birthday and right around his birthday. So guys, have a great rest of your Saturday. See you guys maybe tomorrow, but definitely Monday, 1 o'clock with Austin Deleuze. And you won't want to miss this one, because he is super funny and he is really thoughtful in what he says. And honestly, he's my favorite soccer player of all time. So he's my idol. So see you guys. Bye.